Live Day.
And we are back on the other side and ready to introduce to you a returnee to the Live Day show. He's no stranger to both me and Susan, but if you've never heard of him before, let me introduce the one and only Sam Shemmell. Good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
How are you?
I am absolutely fabulous, thank you.
Thank you so much for dropping in so last minute.
No, it's awesome.
I believe my good friend Susan gave you a call about half an hour before we went on air saying, Sam, we need someone. That someone needs to be you.
Yeah, just got out of the shower. I was like, oh, okay, quick.
Time for radio. That's how we like to do things. So, for those out there in Wolverhampton that might not be clued up with who Sam Shemmell is, tell us more.
I'm a singer-songwriter from Walsall. I'm on the folk scene at the moment, going up and down the country, which is absolutely amazing. The life up there is just phenomenal, up and down. And yeah, really, there's a couple of exciting things coming into the pipeline very, very soon, which they'll find on my page at sam.smusic. That's Facebook and Instagram.
Nice and early. Most artists leave that until the end. So folk music is something that you are all about. You championing it, don't you?
I try to be, yes. Yeah.
So let's talk about current tracks that you're currently working on, releases, anything in the pipeline that we should know about?
There's a couple of things. I'm doing an EP at the moment.
Yep.
Which should hopefully be out at least by the end of the year. And then just festivals, gigging, obviously radio. And yeah, that's it really.
And when it comes to gigging, you are like the busiest artist out there, aren't you?
I think if you don't put the work in, you don't get anything back. And I think that's what you've really got to try and do. If you're an artist out there, you need to promote yourself as much as you possibly can.
So, plans for the rest of 2019, other than gigging?
Okay.
Tell us more. Big question, I know. Because I'm guessing you're a pretty busy guy. There's loads and loads of stuff happening.
As I say, unfortunately, there's something coming into the pipeline, which will be on my page hopefully very soon. And that'll be a big thing.
I feel like he's hiding something from us.
I'm not allowed to say.
There we go. So, yes, socials, people can find you there?
Yes,
definitely. How can they?
Yeah, that's at sam.smusic, and that's Facebook and Instagram. And I'm just changing my old Twitter, so you will find me on Twitter, twitting at some point.
Tweeting. He's doing something on Twitter anyway. So, you've collabed with various other artists as well, and you've now formed Sam and the Watlings, which is a trio, which I've just discovered. I didn't know that until I just looked at my screen, which Susan has kindly prepared for me. So tell us more about this trio.
Yeah.
Obviously, you are, mostly known as a solo act, but this is something brand new for you, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really strange for me because some people have wanted to jump on board with me for a while, and I've not really been able to sort of collaborate with other people, because when you're so used to playing on your own, you get so restricted to doing what you want to do. But it's been nice actually. So there's been a brand new format structured. We've got a cellist coming on board, which is absolutely blown my brain away. Listening to a cellist playing along is just phenomenal.
So do you find your sound as an artist kind of changes with this trio, or does it kind of still sit within the folk type of style of music?
Yeah, it still sits within the folk style.
Yep.
But it just elaborates more. There's just more going on, and I think instead of just listening to me as myself, there's other elements. So obviously there's somebody singing harmonies, which is really nice. Yeah, really, I'm a bit. Don't know what to say about it too much.
It's fresh. It's new.
Yeah, it's fresh. It's new. It's very exciting, and loving the cellist at the moment. Absolutely loving the cellist.
Awesome. Well, Sam Shemmell joins us live on WCRFM, and straight after this, he will be performing live in session. Don't go anywhere.
Okay, so the first song I'm going to sing will be a passenger song called Words. Well, the first time that I saw her standing in the middle of the road, her eyes as bright as Christmas lights wearing someone else's clothes. Well, I did my best to ignore her, but ignoring my best, pretty soon, because we spent the night all tangled tight in an armchair in my friend's fun room. Well, she said, darling, you know, I can't stay. 'cause I've given my heart and my word to a boy far away. Well, I felt weak as she kissed my cheek. I sighed when I heard her say, never knew I could get my heart broken in so many ways. Well, the next time that I saw her must have been a year or more. Her face stained with mascara, shivering outside my door. Well, I did my best to reassure her, but assurance ain't easy to give, because I've never been sure of anything much unless so the longer I lived. Well, the next time that I saw her must have been a year or more. Her face stained with mascara. I've done that verse, haven't I? Really? Welcome to live radio. Okay. Well, I said, darling, you know I can't stay, 'cause I've given my heart and my word to a girl far away. Well, I spoke soft and pretended to cough like I didn't care either way. Never knew I could get my heart broken in so many ways. Well, the last time that I saw her must have been in the pouring rain. Her face stained with mascara, and I've got looped on that bloody section. And I'm going to finish that one there. What the hell? I apologise for that, guy. Okay. So the next one is going to be one of my own. So I should know this song very well. Wow. Yeah, this next one's called The Backpack Song. The reason why it's called The Backpack Song is because no one else could remember what the actual title was called. So it's now become reclassified as The Backpack Song. So I hope you enjoy it. And yeah. Weird. Okay. When I was younger, just a lad, I'd seek adventures in my backpack to foreign lands yet to be seen. But life was good here, if you know what I mean. Met her girl one lonely day, down by the water, when she said, hey, but where's my life going now? It seems so far, somehow. My life's not been perfect, it's been filled with ups and downs. But if I could change the tide, well, yes, I'd turn it around. I look back now towards your face, and I see the smile with the warm embrace. But now you're gone, taken in your prime. Life's not worth living, you're not by my side. So where's my life going now? It seems so far, somehow. My life's not been perfect, it's been filled with ups and downs. But if I could change the tide, will I'd turn it around. So where's my life going now? It seems so far, somehow. My life's not been perfect, it's been filled with ups and downs. But if I could change the tide, well, I'd turn it around. Yes, I'd turn it around. So my last song, I'm going to do something very different. I was having a little chat with somebody outside, and I used to be in a band many years ago, and there's a guy called John who couldn't sing a bloody note. He was tone deaf to high heaven. He was on stage, and he kept saying, "Sam, I need to sing, I've got something in the pipeline." I was like, "No!" Right. But in the end, I told the audience, I went, if this goes wrong, it's not my fault. And actually it became an amazing song. And I'm still surprised that no one's copied me yet. So please don't copy me. It's one of my favourites. But this is two classic songs ripped together, and I hope you enjoy them as much as I do. She's got a smile, and it seems to me reminds me of childhood memories, where everything was as fresh as a bright blue sky. And now and then when I see her face, she takes me away to that special place. Stare too long and probably break down and cry. And whoa, sweet child of mine. And whoa, sweet love of mine. She's got eyes of the bluest skies, and if they thought of rain, I'd hate to look into those eyes and see an ounce of pain. Her hair reminds me of a warm, safe place where as a child I'd hide and pray for the thunder and the rain to quietly pass me by. Oh, sweet child of mine. Oh, sweet love of mine. Right, this way gets a little bit fresh. Now this is a story about how my life got turned upside down. I'd like to take a minute to sit right there. I'll tell you how I came of a prince called Bel-Air. West Philadelphia, born and raised on the playground is where I spent most of my days. Chillin', relaxing, maxing, all shooting some people who were upside of school. A couple of guys who were up to no good started making trouble in my neighborhood. One little fight and my mom got scared. You're moving with your auntie and uncle Bel-Air. I said, whoa, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Whoa, Fresh Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I'm wrecking the place. But she's got eyes of the bluest skies, and if they throw the rain, I hate to look into those eyes, see an ounce of pain. Her hair reminds me of a warm sea place where as the child I'd hide, pray for the thunder and the rain to go out to pass me by. Oh, sweet child of mine. Oh, sweet love of mine. Well, I whistled for a cab, and when it came near, the license plate said it was as fresh as me. And I said, if this cab was worried, now forget it, you're home to Bel-Air. Rode up about 7 or 8, and I yelled to the cabby, yo, smell you later. Up to my kingdom, I was finally there to sit on the throne. Prince of Bel-Air, I said, oh, whoa, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Ooh, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
And there we have it. If you have only just tuned in, you have literally just been listening to the one and only Sam Shemmell, who has been gracing the airwaves here in Wolverhampton. Not only has he been gracing the airwaves, he's literally
wrecking the place.
Took down half of our backdrop. You can't see it, obviously, listening to the radio, but in the studio we have like a little fancy setup where we put the artists, and like half of it's just like fell apart halfway through Sam's performance. But as a professional,
because I'm a little jigger,
he carried on. It's like I think the backdrop just wanted to have a dance with you too.
Yeah, I think so.
So amazing performance, which we knew was going to get.
Wow, thanks.
You're a busy boy. We would literally need to like take over the whole entire schedule if we had to run through all the events that you're taking part in. So in the meantime, how can people find you on socials one more time?
Yeah, so you can find me. Sorry, I can't stop laughing. It's a big joke that every time I get on radio, I just mess up. It's really weird. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, you can find me on sam.smusic. That is on Facebook, Instagram, and soon to be Twitter.
He's a Twitter newbie. We love it. Sam Shemmell, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you very much for a great day.
And for breaking our studio.
I know, yeah.